Today we are going to be reacting to a bunch of things trending within the MMA world, like this clip from Dovey, throwback to this clip with Ariel and Armin. I don't know what we're about to take a look at, but these are the types of things we're going to be talking about today. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with many YouTube channels. Let's get started right here with this clip. I don't know if I've seen this clip before.
Assalamu alaikum, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. You speak Arabic?
Yeah. No. Do you?
Shway. A little bit. My parents are from the
You know what? This is ringing a bell, but I don't know what's going to happen.
Middle East. My mom is from Lebanon. My dad from Egypt.
Oh, nice. So you're a Muslim?
I'm not. I'm Jewish.
Armin just does not. What?
What do you mean? Your father from Egypt?
Yeah. There used to be a lot of Jews living in Egypt.
What's he gonna say?
Oh, okay, got you.
In the 60s and 70s.
Did we almost get an eye roll from that guy?
And my mother from Lebanon. There used to be a lot of Jews. They're all gone now, but yes, that's where we come from. You're Christian, right?
Yeah.
Dude, Armin doesn't. You can tell that he wants to say something. He's keeping his mouth shut. He's not doing a good job at hiding his facial expression.
What I'm saying?
Say again?
Assalamu alaikum, inshallah.
I don't think I've ever seen that clip, to be honest with you. One person said, could it get any more awkward there? Like a bad scene out of a movie? Yeah, honestly. A little bit, eh? Another user said, Armin didn't want to hear none of it. Yeah, dude, he should... You know, when you're in interviews, you should probably at least, like, hide your facial expression if you're not interested in something. But Armin, yeah, he does not care one little bit, man. Taporia is lightweight goat said, God, I literally can't wait to see this man's rolling off the back of his head and Ilya holding his rose. And so... What? Oh no! Wait, we can ask Grog to explain this post. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see. You guys can't see. What if I want to go over here? There we go. Discovering the post. I've never used this before. What are we gonna analyze about Patty and Ilya's ex-wife over here? So that took an unreasonable amount of time. So over here we're gonna have the answer. This image only reply appears in a popular MMA thread revisiting a 2025 clip. It's okay. The photo shows a smiling couple, a muscular, shirtless blonde man with long hair, embraced by a dark-haired woman in a strip top, resembling a generic modeling shot, likely posted for the ironic contrast to the thread's Jewish-themed banter and Ilya Taporia's fight hype. Oh my god. Oh. Likely posted for ironic contrast to the thread's Jewish-themed banter and Ilya Taporia fight hype. Oh, that was pretty good, man. I didn't expect that to come from that clip. But let's continue on over the next post over here. Random dude bumps into Justin Gaethje with his X-ray Ray-Ban Meta glasses. All right, let's see. Oh, I've seen this clip.
Yeah. Just get a pose real quick. Huh? Yeah.
What did he say?
Hey, where's the Ferrari?
I got this.
I know, this is better. I know, but you won one, right? Oh, you got the money?
Yeah.
I thought you won the Ferrari.
I won the Ferrari, but there was a money option.
When did he win? I didn't know that he won a Ferrari. That's what I was talking about. I was like, Justin Gaethje must own a Ferrari, but he won a Ferrari and got the money instead.
Oh, you took the... Okay, I would have done the same.
Yeah,
Fuck the
you
Ferrari.
take the money, make some money. If I want to buy a Ferrari, I'll buy a Ferrari.
Oh, yeah, you got that.
To be honest with you, I think it's a good way to go about it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, well, that's nice, dude. Justin Gaethje seems like a pretty good guy. I know, like, we ride him a lot, especially for how he was behaving for the title, which was ridiculous. But, like, speaking in general, he does seem like a really good guy. There you go. Justin Gaethje is just a chill guy. Damn lol. Yeah, honestly, Gaethje has really earned. Why are we asking Grok to explain everything? Gaethje has really earned ripping dabs and driving Lambos, though, over almost 99% of anyone that I can think of. Yeah, after what the entertainment that he gives us, give him more cars, man. All right. Let's get into the next post over here. Red Wolf posted this. You're a sick individual if you know who the UFC strawweight champion is just from this picture. Hey, I'm not blaming me. I'm blaming how much the UFC throws her ass in front of our face. Honestly, every chance that they get, whenever Mackenzie Dern's fighting, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to the point where you see posts like this and you're like, oh yeah, that's Mackenzie Dern. Like, I don't follow her on any social media whatsoever. I blame the UFC wholeheartedly. Someone said Walter Walker. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. I thought it was Mackenzie Dern. Okay. Fear that my wife reads my tweets, so I'm not going to comment. You shouldn't be commenting on it. Like, you see me? I'm a married man. I'm not going to be talking about, like, whether or not that's nice to look at, man. It's inappropriate. Red Wolf also... So, I don't know. Where is that from? Yuri winking? Wait, is he? Yeah, he's winking. I want to know the context on that one, to be honest. It's kind of funny. Let's continue on. Oh, I've seen this. Have you guys seen this clip? Oh, boy.
So, what does it feel like to give birth?
They were all C-sections.
What does that mean?
That means she's still tight, nigga.
I got cut.
The seriousness that came out of his
That means
voice.
she's still tight, nigga.
I got cut.
Whew. I cannot believe Rampage's mouth sometimes, man. Milo said, nah, bro, what the hell is going to stop him, though? Honestly. There's always going to be that one guy, yeah, my gun can stop him. My gun can. Rampage has always been like this. Go watch his backstage videos from Pride. Oh, yeah. Rampage Jackson is someone that I love to watch throughout the years, and this is very consistent of his character. Let's go back over to championship rounds over here. John Jones releases a promo video for a potential fight at the White House. Have you... I'm sure at this point we've all seen this, and the reaction from the MMA community has been
In
excellent.
the summer of 2026, America turns 250 years old, and I couldn't be more proud to call myself an American.
Dude, what a phenomenal, phenomenal representation of an American. Nobody better than what you don't have at the White House.
I love this country, the people, the promise, the fight. This nation was built on courage and conflict, on belief that we could take on the biggest, the boldest, and come out victorious.
To be honest with you, man, like, I know, like, I get the message here. It seems a little strange for him to be, like, posting military stuff, because I think of, like, law enforcement and things like that, and John Jones and the way that he's treated people. Officer nerd!
That's how I've lived my life. I can't help but think, what a better way to celebrate America's fight than for its best fighter to put it on full display. To remind the world who we are, not just a country of words, but of warriors. Maybe somewhere iconic, or maybe on a certain someone's lawn. All I know is I'm fueled up, fired up, and ready. God bless the United States.
That's ridiculous. Could you imagine John Jones of all people walking out of the White House? Walking out of the Oval Office and go down to the White House, or sorry, go down to the Octagon.
Of America, and God bless the fighters who carry its spirit.
Ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous from John Jones. The internet understandably cooked him for that. All of a sudden he wants to fight now, and he still does not want to fight Tom Aspinall. Still, he goes, I want to fight Alex Pereira. Dude, why can I see a world where the UFC actually bows down to him? I know for now Dana White's like, oh yeah, well, I can't put John Jones. Do you trust John Jones? I don't trust John Jones. Why do I feel like they're just going to bend the knee to him? Look what they did with Justin Gaethje. He cried and whined all the way to his title. If anybody, John Jones. And I'm not above the idea that John Jones has dirt on Dana White either. A woman beater representing America. Exactly. Hey, dude, it's ridiculous, man. See, a warrior that ducked Tom Aspinall. Get a load of this guy. The MMA community responded nicely about this. He suddenly wants to fight now after ducking Tommy for over a year. Dude, karma has circled right around to this guy. Ducked Aspinall and he wants to fight someone else. Said, I know. It's so nice to see the MMA community finally waking up to the, the wonderful guy that John Jones is. But let's continue on over to MMA Uncensored. Chito Vera shares his new Oh, I thought that said Chito Vera shares his new tattoo. I was like, well, that's cringe. But then again, it's even more cringe to get another man tattooed on you. So someone got a Chito Vera tattooed on him. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I think it's strange if you want to tattoo another man on your own body. Like, I don't know. I can't think of any person that I would ever want tattooed on my body. But whatever. Someone likes Marlon Chito Vera, I guess. Oh, no. Tattooing as a hobby victim on your arm is an interesting choice. That's funny, actually. That's a really, really good comment over there. Having a tattoo of yourself is like having a phone background picture of yourself, but 100 times worse. Yeah. Oh, no, but it said that it was a Chito Vera fan. But yeah, I would agree with that if that's the case, man. Someone just said looks like ass. I thought it was like, if you're looking for that picture, I think it looks good. Let's go over to spinning back fist over here. I'm sure at this point we've all seen this. Listen to Bilal Muhammad, guys.
I'll be 28, and I think he's one of the best strikers in the UFC. Like I said, I got a 17-year-old now, not his younger brother, who's a monster, right? It feels like the Epstein files without the the sex, right? I'm getting their powers through sparring and training, so it feels good, and I love training every day with these guys.
I don't even know what he was trying to say. Everybody had a very strange reaction to that, understandably so. I would legitimately like Bilal Muhammad to tell us what he was trying to say, because I cannot decipher that. I've got a 17-year-old now who's a monster. Like, what? I'm with Tom Sawyer here. I'm legitimately confused as to what the hell that means. He went on to say that sparring with the kid, he's taking his power. So basically he's saying he's absorbing the youthfulness of the young fighter without... Oh. Is that what he meant by that? Ew. Weird, man. Izzy versus Bilal for the most... Yeah, we can't repeat that word on YouTube, but that's one of the worst that we've heard, but I think Adesanya might still take the cake, man. This will go down as one of the #1 stupidest thing ever said at a press conference. He makes Tito Ortiz look like a wordsmith. Just to correct you, there was never no marriage. And yeah, what is this from, the way they're looking? What's John Anik looking like that for? But yeah, understandable reaction to what Bilal Muhammad said. Let's go over to Pedro Yan. Guru fans when you make fun of disabled children. Guru fans when you joke about him losing his podcast. I still will defend the MMA Guru in saying that he, I don't know if there's anything out there of him, okay, but the vast majority of times that I've personally seen, he tells people not to make fun of Cheeto Vera's daughter, and people are really coming at him for that. Guru not banned. Guru fans still enjoying his content. And I'm actually, I'm not, don't take this the wrong way. I am not calling for anything whatsoever. I'm just surprised YouTube hasn't taken him off the platform. I'm just surprised because people are like, oh yeah, Guru's still getting money. Guru's still uploading. He's still getting all that ad revenue. And I'm like, I'm really legitimately surprised YouTube hasn't done anything about that. Not really. I just wasn't really offended by the things he says, but I guess some others are. In that case, maybe I just don't watch. That's what I'm at. I spoke about this when we were talking about like the whole drama with the Mighty Guru show. I knew how the MMA Guru was going to react to Islam Makhachev. I'm not interested in watching that. But he makes excellent content elsewhere. I don't know. I don't get hung over by things, man. Show Me the Money podcast posted how I see the rest of Moicano's career going. Okay, hang on. Dan Hooker, submission, rear naked choke. Paddy Pimblett, TKO, elbows and punches. Max Holloway, KO from leg kick. And Ilya Taporia by verbal submission. Could you just imagine that? I would love to see Renato Moicano become champion, man. I really, really love him as a fighter. He even talked about, like, Dan Hooker. I need to fight Dan Hooker because we're both shit. Oh, wait. Did he say that, or did Dan Hooker say that? One of the two said they're both shit. But anyways, they have a good sense of humor either way, man. But Ilya Taporia by verbal submissions. And Nathan Hoodsell said verbal submission is hilarious. I agree with that. Verbal submission is pretty funny. Top Toro is ducking. Yeah, that's exactly how it would go. Ilya Taporia would stand no chance. And now speaking to Dan Hooker, look, we have Dan Hooker over here. Dan Hooker's first statement after his loss to Armin. I've seen this. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it was a pretty funny clip.
Dan, your future goals?
Well, you've got to face the cold hard truth, so you're probably never going to get hands on a title, but I'm going to hang around as long as I possibly can and ruin as many people's hopes and dreams as I can.
It's a good way to look at it. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit surprised that he hasn't come to terms with that sooner.
Because if I can't have nice things, no one can.
And he's probably going to go on to ruin a couple people's hopes and dreams. Like a really, really solid contender that's up and coming. Dan Hooker's just going to dismantle them or make them go through a war and break them forever, not want their heart in the game. I can see that happening with a couple people. I think it's a good way to take a loss, man. Amazingly base lad, my favorite fighter outside the cage. Hope to have a pint with him someday. Yeah, he seems like a really, really chill guy, Dan Hooker. Big fan favorite over here. Someone else said that's the truth. He's smart for dealing with it head on. Dan is indeed capable of ruining some dreams. He belongs in this game. He just has the same hole every fighter has as primarily striker and seems to have nowadays against a relentless wrestler. No, he's shown to have good takedown defense. He's shown to have good groundwork. He can look at the fight with Gamrot, man. Dan Hooker is very capable of beating anyone in the world. He's just not the best in the world, not nearly, but I think it's a good way to look at it still. Good thing is he's not ruining too many hopes and dreams. New role activated, gatekeeper. Yeah, I'm kind of with the reply over here. That's kind of what a gatekeeper does. He ruins the hopes and dreams of some contenders. But let's go over to the next post over here. I don't even know who this is. Is my age a problem? I'm 5'2", born in... Oh, sorry. I was thinking, like, is this some former fighter from another promotion or something? Hang on. Is my age a problem? I'm 52, born in 1973. Chael said, of course it's a... Oh, of course it's not a problem. What's wrong with me today? I'm not reading. He said, of course it's a problem. I thought he said, of course it's not a problem. Like, Chael! That might even be AI, to be honest with you, at this point. Like, we don't even know, man. We don't even know. So it's an ice-cold take from Chael here. What? Of course... Yeah, actually, we changed our mind. Yeah, I can't believe that people would have a problem with that, man. I can hear that perfectly in his voice. Yeah, that's how I read anything that Chael says, to be honest. But let's go on over to the next post over here. Dana White teases crazy fight that you will never see coming for 2025. Yeah, what was that fight? Maybe he was trying to get John Jones versus somebody. Maybe he was trying to get Conor McGregor versus somebody. I don't know. It was... Someone said it was clearly about this one. I'm hoping they run it back in the White House. Absolute banger. Vittori versus Dolidze 2. Now, what a great fight, eh? What a phenomenal fight. Someone said BJ Penn and his entire family of clones. Yeah, that's going to be the first, 1v5 fight or however family members BJ Penn has. Conor McGregor versus Sobriety, bro. We got it right at the end. He knew what he was talking about. I'm still not buying it, man. I'm still not buying it. Someone said Cejudo versus Peyton Talbot was pretty random. You know, I don't think it's that random. They're trying to kill Henry before he ends up taking off from the UFC. But let's get over to a post from UFC BJJ over here. She's coming for that crown. Ariel Laverne makes her run at the featherweight title. Oh my god. Is this just a jiu-jitsu match that we're watching? Just a regular promo for UFC BJJ? Oh my god, is the UFC? Dude. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but how we make these videos is I have Grok take a look at what's trending on the Explore pages and within different communities over on Twitter. Is the UFC infiltrating Grok over here just trying to get me to promote UFC BJJ? I do like UFC BJJ though, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, I'm surprised that, like, it's just an actual UFC BJJ post, live and free on December 11th. But I guess it's just someone training. But I can also see why that's probably getting a lot of attention on YouTube. Or Twitter, excuse me. Yeah, it's just training, looking good, man. To be honest with you, I'm going to be watching UFC BJJ for the most part. I can't always catch it, but I'm glad the UFC ended up starting up a promotion. But if you guys want to keep talking about trending topics like this on MMA, then check out this video on screen right here. I'd love to have you over there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, everybody.